I went to Romeo. I loved it too. Was there another Gillis teacher there that taught science?
No, there's a Gordy Gillis
Personally thank her for undertaking this event and all the hard work she's put into it and getting people together. So thank you very much. I just came back early hours this morning from Las Vegas, where I spent Thanksgiving. Anyhow, there was, of course, it's kind of a bigger, let's say a little bit religious Thanksgiving than I think we have here in Canada. But it's so appropriate every time people gather together, share food and fellowship, to be grateful to God. So we'll pray now in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. We come together this evening to watch and see the talent, the local talent we have in presenting us this dinner theater. We're grateful for their talent and their gifts for themselves. We're grateful for all the volunteers and the folks and servers that help this make this possible to help us, our church, in finishing our rebuilding. So we thank you, Lord, for everything and for the food and fellowship of this evening. And we pray, bless us, O Lord, and peace. Thy peace. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Hello, so I hope everyone enjoyed dinner. And about your uncle. I don't know why your father, rest his soul, ever put such a foolish idea into your head.
Well, you, being the closest thing to family he had here, might be the main idea.
Father was killed so many years ago. I made a promise that I would look after you, not that I would like you. You'll excuse me, Amadeus. I have a meeting I'm about to be late for.
A meeting? It's Christmas Eve.
Which is meaningless outside of churches and the minds of 10-year-old children.
You poor jaded man.
Should have joined the firm.
I prefer to keep my soul from being sucked out.
You work for free.
I help people who need it. Consider this your yearly invite to Christmas dinner, so you can once again decline.
Give my best to your mother.
As long as it's your best. You know what, Isaac? I wish you could remember who you were before the world made you so full.
Christmas. Dinners. Unbelievable. That boy. Yes. Hello. Yes. Really? No. Tell Simmons I don't care if this is Christmas or if the Queen of England is in town. I want him in. Now! Imprudent girl. Keep watching where you're going.
Sorry, no need to yell about it.
Where are your parents?
Rockwood Beach Cemetery, I imagine. Unless they moved their bones by now.
Amadeus is behind this. I've seen you before. Are you one of his cases?
Who's Amadeus?
This might be. Now you just stand right there. You're in a lot of trouble already, young lady. Really? Yes, hello. You still there? I need you to look up a name. Hey, where are you going?
We'll meet again, Isaac. The night is young.
How did you steal my wallet? No, not you, Raylene. Yes, I know I'm running late. Wellington will just have to wait. You tell him he's still on my time. Remind him of that.
Amadeus! Good evening. I'm afraid Isaac is yet to come home.
I can wait.
Can I fetch you a tea? A nip is something a wee bit stronger, judging by the look of you.
Fine.
You know, they have a story back home about Christmas Eve. They say that at midnight on Christmas Eve, the gates of heaven open, and all the souls are allowed in, and all the prayers they are heard. I'm gonna fetch you that drink.
You again. Twice the same. After your Christmas miracle. And you. I thought you were going to be only working half a day.
Actually, I'm here on business. Looks like you're the only one working this Thursday.
You don't work. You don't get paid.
I represent the client. This is her story. She just wants to be compensated.
I have no interest in this settlement today. Just leave your paperwork with Raylene.
Is it that painful for you to do the right thing?
You have a case, Amadeus. Whoever it was that wrote up your opinion, I can find 3 more of with more experience and more letters behind their names to write the rebuttal. That's the way it is, and you know it.
So that's it. You won't even look at it.
There's nothing to look at.
I wish my father could see you now. I have no doubt Nicholas Wolf is just rolling over in his grave right now to know that he ever attributed his good name to such a soul-sucking hit of greed known as Kowalski and Wolf.
I saw your father when you were 7 years old. So any notion you have of him is from memories and from stories that you might have heard. You do not use my association with Nicholas Wolf as an argument against me.
Merry Christmas, Isaac. May the money you made someday buy back your soul.
Una, you can let yourself out, Amadeus.
He's a sweet boy, he is. He takes after his father.
What on earth is that?
An envelope he dropped it.
Not that!
Oh, the Christmas tree. Well, I thought we could use something a wee bit festive around here. It's looking, what do they call it? Drab.
Pay you for Una.
Take care of the tidying.
Was there anywhere in the agreement that
take it home. You should really give young Mr. Wolf a chance. It wouldn't kill ya. He might even impress ya.
You remember our little talks about advice and that?
Not part of my job agreement. You know, they have a story back home about Christmas Eve. They say that the good people, the wee folk, can travel freely between realms.
Why are you telling me stories?
Fine, I'll be on my way. Merry Christmas.
Good day to you, now.
This is filthy. You should really get your housekeeper to take a look at it.
I don't like people poking around in my personal space. Not even Una.
You know, your house really is big enough. You could have a better office.
I have an office. I like it better up here.
It's dull and dusty and painfully out of date. You really are a junk collector.
How many times have I told you not to trouble me when I'm working, Anastasia? I'm not.
Good heavens, Isaac! You'll burn the place down.
Am I dreaming?
No.
Wait, I'm dead. Well, I knew those cannelloni were gonna catch up with me someday.
No,
But
Isaac.
that vendor has such access. He always parks his cart right in front of my firm every morning.
No, Isaac. You aren't dead.
And what is it?
Once you eliminate all the most likely possibilities, what remains has to be reality. No matter how strange it may seem.
I've been drugged. Una had something to do with this. And all her strange deeds, should have seen it coming.
Stop! You haven't been drugged. Quit being a lawyer for 5 minutes, spelling rebuttals that you'd rather believe.
Don't give me reason to yell.
Why? You enjoy yelling.
No, I don't.
You do an awful lot of it.
No,
Are you done arguing and ready to listen? Good. I haven't got all night.
What do you mean?
Us spirits have finite time in the realm of the living, and you are wasting mine. Come now, brother. I have much for you to see.
I've seen much all these years.
Perhaps it is time you remember what you have forgotten.
Stars in the sky, pieces of light, glitter and play for you. And raven flash dreams from the past, wait for this day. And if you try, open the sky, one star is shining through. And on this eve you can't believe it's far away.
We're home. But how?
This is the past, a memory, a shadow of things that have been.
Here we are, just coming out of midnight mass.
And do you remember what we used to do every Christmas Eve after the shepherd's mass?
No, we can't do that. No.
We are.
No, it's foolish.
It's your memory. Look. Clear night. Crystal clear. Like the bottom of a lake on a warm summer's day. You know, Isaac, as many stars as there are in the heavens tonight are as many sheaves of grain that will be harvested in the new year.
That many?
That many. It'll be a good
die so early, before you had a chance to enjoy life.
What you did is more better a gift than I asked for. For my little brother. Come now. There's more for you to see.
There in this night, there is a light. Someone who waits for me. Only a child dreams and a smile, waiting to play. I know she's found snow on the ground. Magic has been set free. She's waited here all of this year just for this day. And then the night comes alive with lights to dazzle and everything.
Niklas Wolf, he was my best friend and my partner. We started a partnership together. We were interns here at Henry Higgins and Associates.
It's very flashy.
Indeed it was. Henry made it his business that no one, that everyone should be in attendance and dressed in the most formal and formal attire. Nobody could avoid his days. The senior associates.
Isaac, there you are. Declan caught me on the way over. Sorry to bring one of her awful droning stories, but didn't escape.
Look at this. This foolishness. For what? When Henry puts into these foolish galas, I mean, he could finance that children's hospital by himself. All this is waste. You and I, Nicholas, we could open our own firm. Money where it really counts. Really pay back.
Everything in due time, my friend.
A toast to Christmas. Good friends that become family. May the laughter and love of the season be carried within us for the whole year long.
I can drink that.
Who's that girl?
Oh,
There. Nicholas. What's her name? Who is she?
Whatever you're staring at.
There. Her. Oh,
Gabriella Scala. She works in the fifth floor.
I'm going to marry her.
Why did you think she's going to marry you? I have lived with you. Isn't that great?
Nicholas always had a way with words. He always had the right one and the last one.
there are other Christmases with both of these people. And then there's a Christmas with only one.
No. No, we can't do that. I cannot see that.
I'm your big sister, Isaac. You don't have to like me. You just have to listen to me.
A railway station on a long forgotten line. No destination, but it always leaves on time. He buys his ticket as the train prepares to leave.
She might come.
She won't be coming in the class. Not this time.
Why wouldn't she come?
Well, some promises you make in your life break them, they shatter, beyond repair. The damage is irreparable, and you just have to live with it.
This looks a great deal like running away from the problem, rather than trying to face it to me.
You brought me here.
These are your memories. If you decided now you do not like the consequences of what you have done, you cannot blame me. You got what you wanted. Youngest partner, Henry Higgins and Associates. A chip off the old block. But that wasn't good enough for you, was it? You just had to keep climbing that ladder, treating non-existent You traded for Isaac. You ran. You can never see that no matter where it is you roam, you would still always be Isaac. No amount of degrees and titles can change that.
That's the final call. Yes, I know. I'll be back. And when I am, we will start our own firm.
He stepped into the night, no expectations. He watched the world go by without a sound. He saw the city lights arrive and fade away. But all that night, all that night.
Did you ever see her again?
Who?
You know who.
I'm assuming you mean Gabriella, and the answer is no. Now, would you stop touching things and leave me in peace?
That was it. No goodbye. Not even a letter?
She wrote letters at the beginning, and I responded. But then we first both got busy, and the letters got fewer, and then none at all.
After everything, she still believed in love. Still believed in you. And you let that slip away.
No one else to haunt.
My time here draws to a close.
You can't be serious.
You saved them after all these years. You must believe in magic somewhere in that back of that head of yours. Or that young boy who once collected gray stones with white vines called wishing rocks still lives. Now shut your eyes. Wish for me. Don't tell me what it is. Just feel it.
Stay. No, don't leave. Please.
You look like a great old friend.
Nicholas, I thought you were,
As they say, be careful what you wish for. You might just get it.
But
If you use a wishing stone to make a wish for someone else, then it will come true for certain.
Anna,
You always said you had talent for guessing exactly what you wanted. Well, and here I am. Don't just sit there now. We have a lot of area to cover, and only finite time.
where are we going?
It's Christmas Day.
There comes a time when we're on our own. Sometimes in life such a thing must be, but such a thing should not be known. This night, this night, this night.
I always did have a special place in my heart for Christmas. There's nothing quite like the joy of it all, wouldn't you say?
You think it seems like an awful lot for just one day. One dinner with people that you'll never talk to in the next 364 days, and one night of merriment with total strangers.
Most people talk about people dear more than once a year. You can great deal more than perfect strangers.
I am not most people.
You didn't always think like that.
Really.
Checking on someone near to my heart.
What's he doing in the town? He doesn't live here, does he?
It's Christmas here too, Isaac.
Amadeus, you're early.
I figured you might have needed a couple of things. Or a couple of extra hands.
Everything is under control here. We're just finishing doing up the plate, wrapping them up, and they'll be all set for the delivery.
Merry Christmas!
I'll fetch some glasses.
Is this what Amadeus does on his day off?
If you're watching over him, you would know that.
Gabriella, does she keep in touch with him all these years?
Like a second mother to him. A great friend, Gabriella. A beautiful soul.
Oh, what she is.
I could only find these.
Marvelous! To Christmas. Good friends that become family in the love and laughter of the season. May it be carried within each of us all year long.
Remind you of anyone?
Beautiful. I'll drink to that.
Oh, will you look at the time? It seems not as early as you thought.
Well, you can take the first batch. We'll catch up with you later.
You'll be at dinner this evening? Both of you?
Wouldn't miss it.
Not for the world.
Sorry to dash.
Where are you going so fast?
He can't hear you. He has places to be. So do we. Do you remember a time working for old Henry Higgins?
Oh, how could I forget? Wonderful years for old Henry Higgins. He was such a jovial soul, was empathetic and giving, although probably that was why he folded so soon.
And you bought it out from under it. You left that part out you learned to me. Slapped your name on it. Isaac Kowalski. Like if an old Henry could empty his office. Not that Isaac is really your name.
I remember you had a tremendous argument with old Henry Higgins when you were just a first-year associate. He was wanting to call you Nicholas, and you said...
It's Niklaus. That's how it's said and how it's spelled. It's the name my father gave me, and it was his father's name before that. You don't get to change it to Nicholas because it's easier for you. And don't you dare call him Isaac.
Yes.
Let me let them. Let them make you Isaac. Whoever that really is. Here he comes now. The boy always an excellent grasp on time.
What's he doing here?
You didn't get the memo.
What memo?
Come.
Amadeus, what are you doing here?
I thought I might deliver some Christmas cheer. It's looking a bit sterile in here.
This is fine. We don't know what to say.
Well, most people say, why thank you, Amadeus. Where's Lila? Is her aunt taken?
No, she couldn't afford the trip down, and I couldn't afford to send her, so she stuck with it. What are you doing here? Lila?
It's all right. Come here, have a look.
No. Lila, be polite.
It's all right. She doesn't have to look if she doesn't want to.
No, her behavior isn't okay. Lila, apologize.
Why? I don't care what's in the stupid box.
Amadeus was trying to be nice.
This doesn't make it Christmas. Nothing in this stupid box does. I hate it.
Stop yelling.
I hate it here. I hate the way the nurses look at me when I walk in the hall. I hate the smell, and I hate you.
Who's the girl?
Her name is Jesslyn Snare, and that's her daughter, Lila Snare.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why she's like this. She's been like it since I got sick. I don't know why I'm crying or telling you this. You do more than enough.
Is she dying?
If she loses her case against Prescott Oil, more than likely.
I represent Prescott Oil. I was supposed to have a meeting with Drew Prescott this afternoon.
And this is what they do to people. But why would you care about that? Whoever Amadeus hires, you can hire 3 more of it, more experience, and the letters written in after their names were rotary rebuttal. That's how it works, and you know it.
Who's taking care of her if she goes?
What difference does it make to you? You still get paid.
You're going to get through this, Jesselyn. You're one of the strongest people I've ever met, and I'm here to help. If that means legal advice or passing tissues, I've got your back. It'll be okay, I promise.
to reading Christmas stories. I think you would like them very much. You are doing the great things here, Amadeus, mighty great things. I still write Nicholas a letter, as foolish as this is. I used to leave them in his headstones. Now, when I finish with them, I tear them apart and I scatter the pieces to the wind in hopes that someone after would make sense for all the fragments in my head. I never could. I tell you what, Nicholas has this gift to know what to say. And so do you, Amadeus, so do you.
Thank you, Gabriella.
Why didn't somebody tell me Gabriella was still around? Help me come to my senses.
Isaac Wilde doesn't listen to anyone, especially when they're right. You can prove everyone wrong is both a blessing and a curse.
He believed in the things that he always thought he knew, and had done all the things that he always wanted. Collecting each thing, reflecting his world. But now he pondered how he had wandered this earth.
Gabriella still sends you letters? Why doesn't she send them to me?
Why does it matter? She did send you letters. You didn't read them, let alone respond to them. In the end, you didn't even open them.
I was young.
You were a fool, but I suppose it's all the same when you were young and when you're old and when you're as self-destructive as you are.
The past is past.
Not when you hold on to it with a white-knuckle fist.
We are given only a finite number of time to wander this earth, and you are squandering it, criticizing me.
Constructive criticism.
Don't open those.
You saved them all these years. You must have intended to one day open them.
That's enough. Because you've made your point. Nicholas! Because I'm an adult. I'm a grown man. Do not torment me with your foolish antics!
If you want to read a letter so desperately, why don't you open the one in that bin? Time ticks on, drawing closer and closer to a close. And waits for no one.
The father
You're
always used to
Nicholas.
say that a cluttered workspace is a reflection of a cluttered mind. You'd only imagine what you think of you.
I thought you went home.
I did.
I thought you wanted the day off.
I did. Seems the wee folk had other plans for me.
I don't believe in the wee folk.
Fae, sprites, spirits, ghosts, angels, maybe in your case, demons. Call them what you like. Go ahead, have a nip, steady your nerves.
My nerves are just fine.
For now, the dawn draws near.
What is it you seek to show me?
That is for you to see, not for me to tell.
He had time, or at least than he always thought he did. And mistakes, well, he thought that time always would forgive. Each transgression for his intentions for good.
My first. That's Raylene, my secretary.
No one's mentioned it. Not one soul. The man's gone, and it was like he was never here. I heard the only one who went to his funeral was Hugo from accounting, and they paid him for it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
He had no family to speak of. I wonder who he left it all to.
I worked for the man for 10 years, and he didn't leave it to me. And I tell you, I don't think he left it to charity. 10 years, not one solidary raise, no appreciation, nothing. Between you and me, God riddance to him. I don't like to speak I don't like to speak poorly of the ain't thinking about it.
Well, he certainly didn't even leave me his second best pen.
Probably had a bear with him. Oh, how awful. Don't encourage me any farther. I have to finish putting these papers in order.
When Wesley passed in that accident, they left his office near a week after Paul was hired. They didn't have the heart to clear it out, and even when they did, they left his name near like a month after Paul was hired. Almost makes you feel bad for him.
When I came in this morning, his name was gone from the door, and some cleaner had a good time blacking, scratching the name off.
Well, I better get these upstairs. Good day, Raymond.
Good day, Ashley.
Who is this wretched man they speak of? How was I unable to see that there was this horrible soul working in my own building?
As I said, that is for you to see, not for me to tell.
I'm sorry, Lila.
You're sorry? That's what you have to say to me? That you're sorry? My mother is dead and I don't have anyone. And you're sorry. You promised that everything would be fine. You said it would all turn out great. You lied. You're a liar. You're just like every other lawyer. And I hate you. I hate you.
Lila, wait.
Leave me alone!
Amadeus, don't listen to that. You didn't do anything wrong. You're a lawyer, not a doctor. Whatever happened to her, it wasn't your fault.
He can't hear you.
Are you happy now? Tell me. Send me some sort of sign or a bird to take a giant crap on me like you always did on everyone around you. Let me know that the misery you caused in your long, wretched life amounted to your eternal happiness. I'm waiting. Do you hear me? I'm waiting. You could have done the right thing. You had the chance and you threw it away to prove some stupid point. Oh, I got it. I got your point loud and clear. You don't care about anyone. Anyone at all. You let an innocent woman die. Dead. Just like you. Not that you would have run into her. Whoever she is, I'm sure you're not. So good riddance to you. This is my first and last visit. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
A lonely soul lies there. Come, help me put up the stone. It's mine!
As I said, the future is for you to see, not for me to tell. Are you going to be all right? Isaac! Isaac!
Anastasia, Niklaus, Una, are you there? I know you're there, somewhere. Una, Niklaus, where are you? Thank you, family, friends, 1,000 times. Thank you, Anastasia, for knowing exactly what I always needed. And to Niklaus, thank you for saying always just the right thing. Una, are you here? Una! Oh, of course not. It's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day. I'm still alive. Una! It's me, Itza! Merry Christmas! No joke. Just a favor. Yes, well, I'll try to do that tomorrow, but can you do this for me? I'll pay you double. No, wait. I'll pay you triple. I'll give you a week off. No strings. None whatsoever. Good. Well, I'll see you soon then. And don't forget to bring a pair of comfortable shoe wear.
Christmas time in the middle of the city, seeking its salvation. Every string of lights that suddenly appears. Children stare with newfound wonder.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Christmas! Merry Christmas to you all! Oh,
Sorry about that.
not to worry, not at all. And a Merry Christmas to you. Wait, hey, that's you?
Sorry, sir. You must be mistaken.
Carry on then. A Merry Christmas to you.
Catch.
This better be good.
Oh, there you are. So glad to see you. We've got work to do. Follow me.
Brave the trance, every wish is carefully numbered. God has granted all a second chance.
Amadeus Wolf.
You again? Twice in the same year? How lovely. And both before you even had a chance to have breakfast.
It was you at my door, I recall.
It's Christmas. I'm not talking business. I refuse to sing to such a corporate, demeaning level of soullessness on such a beautiful and meaningful day. I will have no part in it. It isn't in my blood.
It was you that gave me this.
I remember. I also recall that I don't have a case. Whoever it is that got to give me an opinion, you can hire 3 more with more experience in letters written after the names and write a rebuttal. That's how it works and I know it. I'll phone in after the holidays and deal with Raylene. I mean, I wouldn't wish to inconvenience the great and powerful Isaac Kowalski with something as trivial as my lawsuit. After all, I do have a Cracker Jack law degree and I don't get paid.
Have a copy of this sent to your team first thing after the holidays, Mr. Wolf. I want you to have detailed instructions and only the top experts contacted. Not an I undotted, not a T uncrossed, not expense not spared. I want all their notes to be documented in detail. I suggest to Miss Firth, who's very thorough, and can make a mean cup of coffee. And you can keep her working for 36 hours straight, and that girl will never stop smiling.
I'm not sure I'm following.
Well, it's tough to run a department, son, especially a busy pro bono one like yours. You'll be wanting the best of the best to assist.
Wait. Are you offering me a job?
Well, it is Kowalski and Wolf after all, and there hasn't been a wolf sitting there behind that desk for years. Here's a do, but I'll try to keep it from getting crazy.
You pay me this much.
Not a penny more.
You can't. The case itself is a conflict of interest.
You see, yesterday I was running late for a meeting, and this strangest girl ran into me, spilling my coffee. I had to stop, change my shirt. And so the Prescott people, who don't like to be kept waiting, they stormed out, and leaving all the pages, and not one of them was signed, pushing everything back after the holidays. Now, Raylene will be backlogged for the holiday just like the rest of us. Well, there's no telling when she was going to be able to fit us in, and by that time your paperwork will have been done, and I will have been rendered unable to defend them. It will be a absolute conflict of interest.
Prescott Oil is a big client to lose.
There are bigger losses to consider, Mr. Wolf. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be introduced to Miss Jessalyn Ware and her daughter Lila.
Yes, of course, right away.
Ah, that's the Christmas spirit! Now, I have Una doing a little bit of a collection, and she'll be back soon, so we better hurry up. I don't want to miss Christmas dinner. It's been a long time since I've tasted your mother's baked potatoes. Does she still make the sour cream from scratch?
Every year.
Oh, nothing much best. I say that not because I have to, it's because I fact.
I'd expect nothing less from Isaac Kowalski.
That's Uncle Itzhak to you. Let me tell you a story about your father. He and I were fresh out of law school. We were hired on by Henry Higgins to work at his law firm. And, he was a kind man who didn't mind taking a chance on something. Now, we went to work the first day at Henry Higgins, and we were sitting in his office, and he called your father Nicholas and me Isaac. Well, your father was furious. We got into a great argument with him. I've never heard an argument that bad. Estimate his voice. I've never heard him so irate. And he said, "It's Nicholas. It's the name my father gave me, and his father's name before me. That's the way it is spelled, and that's the way it is said. You don't go getting it easy by changing it to Nicholas, and don't you dare call him Isaac." Now, you better not call me Isaac either, because Nicholas would be furious.
I think I've got everything you asked for.
Ah, reliable as ever, Verona, and with impeccable timing.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry
Jessalyn, there's someone I'd like you to meet. This is Itzhak Kowalski. He's a family friend who knows a major firm. He'll be helping you with your case. Itzhak, meet Jessalyn.
Was it mine, my dear? Oh, mine. Only the finest mind will be assigned to assist us. You are in excellent hands, and while this is all being worked out, consider this a token of generosity.
I can't accept this. I mean, with all that you're doing.
Also, our home care service, excellent home care service, pizza for you.
Amadeus, I got the strangest message from Ona.
Hello, Gabriela. It's been a long time.
Here it is, Isaac Kowalski.
I was hoping we could catch up.
I would like that.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
lose it, which I do, and I screwed up. Sorry. But if there's an empty seat next to you, that very well could be the one with the tickets. So feel free to check, and good luck to everyone.
What'd you say?
Good.